Hey there, and welcome. So, what if you could build an entire marketing campaign? I'm talking everything from the landing page to all the follow-up emails in the time it takes to drink your morning coffee. I know, it sounds a little out there, but today we're going to see how AI is making that a total reality.
But seriously, is that for real? Can you actually create all those different pieces of a campaign and have them all work together in just a few minutes? Well, let's dive in and find out.
Because let's be honest, we all know how it usually goes. If you're a small business owner or a freelancer, you know that building a good campaign is a huge time sink. You gotta craft the landing page, write the emails. It can take days, sometimes even weeks, of your time that you just don't have.
But what if it didn't have to be that way? This is where these new AI campaign generators are completely changing the game. They're designed to automate and just streamline this whole process. So let's walk through exactly how it works. And to make this super practical, we're going to follow a real-world scenario. Let's imagine you're a personal trainer and you want to run a special promotion for Black Friday to get some new clients in the door.
So getting started is, honestly, it's almost laughably simple. First, you just click Create Campaign. Then you give it a name you'll actually remember, so we'll go with Promo Black Friday. And finally, you just pick your contact list. Boom! The initial setup is done in what, 10 seconds? All right, now for the most important part. This is where we tell the AI what we want. And you've got to remember, the quality of what we get out of this thing is 100% dependent on the quality of what we put in. And here is the golden rule, right here. To get a great result, you just can't be vague. The AI needs clear, specific details about what you do and who you're trying to talk to. Precision is everything.
It really just boils down to these 4 key things. We need to tell it your strengths, what industry you're in, exactly who you want to reach, and of course, the kind of tone you're going for. So let's see what that looks like for our personal trainer.
Okay, check this out. Notice how specific these inputs are? The strengths aren't just, I'm a fitness coach, it's one-on-one coaching with flexible hours. And the target isn't people who want to get fit. It's busy professionals with little time for the gym. Even the tone is convincing because, hey, it's a Black Friday sale. This is the level of detail you need to feed the AI to get great results. So we've fed the AI our precise instructions. We hit generate, and then what happens? Well, in just a few moments, it delivers the entire campaign. And it's not just one little piece of content, it's a whole 3-part system ready to go. And this is where you really see the power. The AI isn't just being a copywriter here, it's acting like your own personal campaign strategist. It builds 3 totally separate assets that are all designed to work together to get you those new clients. First up, you get a landing page. You can think of this as your digital storefront, just for this specific offer. This is the place where people land, get excited, and take action, whether that's signing up or making a purchase. The second asset is the Autoresponder. The moment someone takes action on your landing page, bam, this email is sent out automatically. It's the thank you, it's the confirmation, it's the delivery of whatever you promised, all in one. And finally, you get the newsletter. So, they've signed up, they get their confirmation email, now what? Well, this is how you start to build a real relationship. It's your first move toward providing long-term value. Okay, so the AI has done all the heavy lifting. But this is not a finished product, and that's a good thing. It's a really powerful starting point that you now get to refine and perfect. You are always in control here. This is a really important idea to get. The AI gives you the first draft, the whole structure and the core ideas, but you bring your expertise and your unique voice. You can, and you absolutely should, edit every single element to make it sound perfectly like you and your brand. Let's look at a perfect example. The AI generated a decent but kind of generic headline. Want to succeed in fitness? Not bad, but remember who our target audience is? Busy professionals. A simple little edit to little time to train makes it instantly so much more relevant and powerful for them. And this is especially true for the newsletter. The goal here isn't just to sell, sell, sell. The real goal is to establish trust and show that you're an expert. So you edit the content to provide real value, tips, insights, helpful advice. That starts a long-term conversation. So when you put all of this together, the super quick setup, the smart generation, and the easy customization, you really start to see the true impact of this kind of technology. Which brings us to the final and frankly most staggering takeaway here. A process that used to take days of planning, writing, designing, all of that can now be completed from a simple idea to a launch-ready campaign in about 15 minutes.
This isn't just a small improvement, it's a fundamental shift in what's possible, especially for small businesses and individual creators. It truly levels the playing field. So the only question left is, what campaign are you going to automate first?